When we tell customers that our HMI software is free, they immediately wonder, how can free software be any good? If you have a few minutes, I'll show you just how good it is, and just as important, how easy it is to use. Although the name of our HMI software is ioDisplay Basic, it has all the features you'd expect from an operator interface. Features such as historic data logging, real-time and historic trending, recipe uploading and downloading, alarming, security, and of course, animation. All of this for free, with no tag limits or hardware keys. Creating an animated object is very simple. First, you need a graphic. Included with ioDisplay Basic is Reichardt's Symbol Factory, which has thousands of useful graphics, including buttons, controllers, and motors. Let's say you have a picture of your facility you would like to animate, or perhaps a cool graphic drawn in Adobe Illustrator. No problem, you can import JPEGs, bitmaps, and metafiles like your favorite clip art. You can also use the drawing tools found in the toolbox to draw your own graphic directly in ioDisplay. Let's create a simple button to show you how fast the configuration process is. First, choose the ellipse tool from the toolbox and draw a circle anywhere in the window. Next, choose the selection tool and double-click on the circle that we just drew. On the left-hand side is a list of properties of the circle that can change based on the value of the tag that we link to the circle. On the right-hand side is a list of operator actions. You can configure this button to open a window, close a valve, or start another program, for example. Let's edit the fill color of our button. Choose Fill Color and select Edit. Since we're going to link our button to a switch, let's choose Discrete. Let's change this box to red so that when the switch is on, our button is red. Choose the Tag Selection button to select the tag to link to our button. Here's the true beauty of ioDisplay. Since ioDisplay is so closely integrated with ioControl, you have immediate access to all of your control program variables and I/O points. There's no need to retype tag names or configure a separate HMI database. Simply select the type of data, the tag name, and change the refresh rate if you'd like. And select OK. Now you're done. Let's run everything and see how it all works. Choose File, Save Project, and Load Runtime. We're now in ioDisplay Runtime. If I flip the switch on my load panel, you'll notice that the color of the button that we just created changes. While we're in ioDisplay Runtime, let's look at some of the other features that are available. Trends can be real-time, historical, or both, like this one, for example. This trend is currently showing real-time data. To switch the trend into historical mode, choose this button right here. ioDisplay presents a list of historical data files, letting us select the time period we wish to view. Let's look at this one. In historical mode, you can click on an individual point to view data. You can also zoom in, zoom out, scroll, or change the scale. I'm going to change the scale to 90. To return back to real-time mode, press the real-time mode button. Each trend window can plot up to 16 different tags at one time. You can also plot data from a table using the XY plot tool. In our example, we have used objects on the ioDisplay screen to communicate with our trend window. For example, to change the set point, represented by the yellow line in our trend window, we can click on the Change Set Point button. Let's enter a new set point of 70 degrees. We have also used the animation of a slider to change our set point. We can change our set point by changing the position of the slider. Another feature is alarming. Here is a detailed alarm screen where we can acknowledge or silence alarms. To acknowledge alarm, just simply click on it and choose the Acknowledge button. To acknowledge all the alarms on a screen, choose Acknowledge All. You can also create historical alarm logs. Other alarming features include sending values to other tags on alarm or acknowledgement, persistence, alarm priorities, alarm notification pop-up windows, file or printer logging, and sound triggering. We've also added an animation of a mixer right here. To turn our mixer on, we'll click this button right here. We can alter the speed at which our mixer is spinning. Notice how our animation is affected by the speed changes. With our graphics, we can also monitor the pressure inside the tank and the tank level itself. This is just a brief overview of ioDisplay Basic. There are many more features such as recipes and data logging and security. For most applications, ioDisplay Basic will do everything you need. However, if you wish to run backup OPC servers, connect to legacy Opto 22 hardware, or migrate older Opto display projects into ioDisplay, you can easily upgrade to ioDisplay Professional. Thanks for your time.